Hi there, my name's Andy Hillier, and in this video I'm going to teach you 7 easy minor pentatonic guitar licks in A minor. Just before I teach you them though, let's have a listen to see what they sound like. So just before we get down to learning those guitar licks, if you wouldn't mind subscribing to my channel, which is Andy Hillier, give me a like on the video. Please leave me some comments, let me know what you think of the licks and what videos I should do next. And if you love what I'm doing and you want to support me and you want to print the tabs off for this, I'll put it on my Patreon page. I'll leave a link to that in the description. My guitar is in standard tuning and all these guitar licks are in A minor pentatonic or the blues scale. It's got like the extra note. For the A minor pentatonic scale, I'm assuming you know it. If you don't, it goes E5, E8, A5, A7, D5, D7, G5, G7, B5, B8, E5 and E8. So you got... Okay, lick number 1 goes... You could play it at that speed or you could play it double speed. Okay, so it starts off on B string at the 8th fret. I'm using my 3rd finger. I'm going to use my 2nd finger behind it as well to help it up because I'm going to bend it up a tone. So you bend the 8 up so it sounds like 2 frets up like the 10. So it goes. Then you're going to play E5, back to B8, B5, then G7, you're going to bend it up and then bring it back down to where it was, so it goes. And then a G5 and then a D7 to finish. So slowly you go. A bit faster. A bit faster. So that's the first lick. Lick number 2 goes like this. So for that, E5, I like to use my 2nd finger, then put my 3rd finger flat across the D, G and the B strings at the 5th fret. And you're going to hit that all at the same time, so it goes. Doesn't really matter what fingers, you could just use your 1st finger if you want. But I like to use my 2nd and 3rd fingers. And then we get... which is a little slide up into G9. I'm sliding probably from about fret 7. I'm using my 2nd finger and it's just instantly into the 9. You don't really hear the 7. It's just straight up to the 9. So you get. Then you can play a B8 with your 1st finger and then a slide back down to G7 and then G5. And then a D7. So the first bar you've got. So with that slide down to 7, if you use your 3rd finger and then play the 5 and then the D7, so you've got. And if you want to, instead of doing playing the 5, you could do a pull off from the 7 to the 5. So you get. Or you could play it whichever way you prefer. And then in the next bar we've got G7 and then G5. So the whole lick slowly you've got. And put some vibrato on the 7 in the 2nd bar, so the first hit. And then just play the 5, so you go. up speed. On to lick number 3, and we've got this. So for that, a little repeating pattern, we're going to play G7 and bend it up, and then play B5, and then B8. So the first 3 notes you've got. And it does that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. So you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 times those 3 notes, and then play a G7 and then a B5 into bar 7. So far you've got. And then the next part, you could use this as a separate lick. It goes starting on beat 4 and you're going to play the G7, bend it up a semitone, and then play G5, G7, D7, and then G5. Don't play the notes in the brackets, they're just held on from the previous bar. So it goes. So that works lovely as a lick on its own, but let's play the whole line together, and we get. Lick number 4, quick little lick that goes. So it's G7 on beat 4 and so it goes 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you're going to play, so you play the G7, then hammer on your little finger onto fret 8, pull off to the fret 7, then pull off to fret 5, all on the G string. So it goes. And then you're going to play a G7, jump up a string to D7, and then G5. So we get. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4. Very cool little lick, that one. Next lick, lick number 5, and we've got this. So to play this, G7, bending up a tone, then B5, E5, so you've got, then E8, B8, E5, B5, B8, G7, and then B5 to finish. So you get. And you could play this one at that sort of speed. Or you could play it twice the speed. Or even 4 times the speed. Cool little lick. Okay, so on to lick number 6, and we've got this. So a little repeating pattern again, jumping up strings. It plays G5, hammers onto G7, pulls off to the G5, so you get, and then play a D7. So you've got, and that's just a great lick on its own as well. You can use that as a repeating lick. In this instance, we're going to jump up a string. So you do it once, and then you go up to D5, hammer onto D7, pull off to the D5, then play the A7, and then the same thing up a string, playing A5, hammer to A7, pull off to A5, but this time you've got to go to E8 because of the pentatonic scale goes to the 8th fret there, and then you play E5 to finish. So slowly you've got. Faster. Faster. Crazy speed. Okay, and the last lick, lick number 7, we've got this. This lick can be played that speed or can play twice as fast as well. Sounds a bit fusion-esque. So to play that, we play E5, E8, A7, D5, then D7. So you got, and then jump up a string to A7, and then D5, G5. So from the beginning up to there, you got, and then play G7, D7, then G5 and B5 to finish. So slowly you've got, up to speed. We can do it double time. So there you have it, 7 guitar licks. Hopefully you've enjoyed this little video. If you have, if you wouldn't mind subscribing to my channel, give me a like on the video, and in the comments let me know what you thought of the video, let me know what you thought of the guitar licks, let me know what I should do next in my videos. And if you love what I'm doing, you want to support me, support the channel, and you want to print the tabs off for this, I'll put it on my Patreon page. I'll leave a link to that in the description. Well, thanks for watching this. I've been Andy Hillier, and I'll see you next time.